It is time to start getting excited about the high school football season, which is just 3 weeks away. Today, at the annual Lancaster-Lebanon League Media Day, teams were put under the spotlight to try to find out what all the storylines will be for the upcoming 2015 season. So much to talk about early on. 5 new LL coaches taking over programs, and all in different sections this year. Manheim Central transitioning from coaching legend Mike Williams to longtime assistant Dave Hahn. Also on the docket, an effort amounts program that continues to rebuild, but has some firepower this year. And who could forget how brutal of a schedule Section 2 was last year? We talked to some of Section 2's finest to get their thoughts on facing tough teams week in and week out.
I think this year is going to be a gauntlet in Section 2. I'm more concerned about what we're doing as a team right now. Being a new staff, even though we have a lot of guys returning, we need to work together how to break things down, what we want to do, so that we're more efficient every week going along.
Everyone says it's like the SEC of the LL, so it's always like Monday through Thursday. We always prepare for who's coming up. We don't worry about the week before or the week after.
In Section 2, it's a tough schedule, and if you don't come out strong, you don't come out showing the other teams that you're here to play, it could end quick for you, because each team is very good, and if you don't respect that, then you're going to have a long game.
Another thing we asked the players was about each team's unique identity and how best to describe each individual football program.
I would definitely say determined, driven, and dedicated. We've seen a lot of dedication this year.
Underestimated still, even though we've been circled on the schedule now, people still underestimate us.
Tough, disciplined, and focused.
I just think everyone has a chip on their shoulder. I mean, we're tired of losing, and I think we put in great work to change that around.
We play until the last quarter is over. Play with all our heart, I would say. And we don't play scared.
And of course, full previews on each of our local teams will air during our preseason show in the first week of September. Week 1 of the LL season kicks off Friday night, September 4th, with Manheim Central and Warwick live right here on BRC 11. Next, we will turn our attention back to some baseball and those Lancaster Barnstormers. They've caught fire and made quite a run here over the past several weeks. 16 wins and just 4 losses over their last 20 games, and that has the Stormers and their fans thinking playoffs. Lancaster is still sitting in first place in the Freedom Division. Manager Butch Hobson's birthday today, and the ump got him the best present he could think of. Oh yeah, an ejection. This game, though, scoreless until the top of the 5th inning. Sugarland's Delwyn Young singles the center. Jeff Dominguez will score, and the Skeeters go in front. And they are not done in the inning. Chris Wallace bringing the lumber, and yeah, classify that one as one of those cheap Clipper magazine home runs, but it's still 3 runs on the board. Skeeters up 5-zip. Stormers changed that finally in the bottom of the 7th. Anderson Felice, nothing cheap about this. A 3-run shot of his own pulls Lancaster within 2, but they could get no closer. Skeeters cool down Lancaster 5 runs to 3. Stormers and Skeeters back at it 2 more times over the weekend. We'll have Sunday's matinee live for you right here exclusively on BRC 11. It will be our last Barnstormers telecast of the year. Chad Landers and Mark Schoenfeld will have the call from Clipper Magazine Stadium, so remember to tune in Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Elsewhere in the Atlantic League, York Revolution chasing Lancaster in the standings, and the Revs win this game huge 13-5. Wilson Valdez having a heck of a night. 4 hits for the Revs to go along with 2 RBI and 3 runs scored as York closes the gap to just 3 games behind Lancaster. And in the Eastern League tonight, the streaking Reading Fighting Phils, winners of 10 straight games heading in. But oh no, Trenton Thunder win in walk-off fashion to snap the streak. Final score 2-1. It had to end sometime, right? But finally, just a note from the golf course, the last event for our local youth golfers held today. The Junior War of the Roses taking place in York, pitting Lancaster's best against York's best. But for the 2nd year in a row, York, the White Rose City, beats Lancaster. Final tally of the match play style tournament, 17.5 to 10.5. And that will do it for sports. We'll be right back.